I bought this car at auction for $3,000 and at the end of this video, I'm going to sell it for at least triple that. Then to achieve this feat, I need to make this car new again. The paintwork looks impossible to restore. The engine, I don't even know if it works. And the interior has some symbols I've never seen before. But here on the dashboard, this car holds a secret that makes it unique. It only has 5,000 miles on it, and that's my great asset when it comes to selling it. But what if this mileage has been tampered with? The numbers on the dashboard may lie, but there is something that never does. The condition of the parts underneath. Did I just buy a cat? To find out the truth, let's start by washing the paintwork to remove the 11-year-old dirt. Then we'll try to wash this engine without damaging anything. Will we succeed? We'll remove the wheels to give them a deep clean. Then it's time to unlock the secret of the chassis. Are the original labels still here? And then we'll disinfect the interior. Will we find anything else strange? And finally comes the most important part. Let's find out if this paintwork has the shine of a car with only 5,000 miles on it. And stay tuned with Wagner in this video. Stay with me. After the first stage, the paintwork is still terrible. Now I'm going to use a product to peel off all the dirt so we can really find out what the paint looks like underneath the dirt that won't come off. Good news, the dirt has come off. Bad news, the paintwork is stained, damaged, and all risky. It looks like the mineral from the earth has penetrated the varnish. That doesn't sound like a paint job for a car that's only 9,000 kilometers old. My hope for saving this project is the engine. The engine is the second thing people look at most when buying a car, and I hope this engine brings me good news. engine brought me relief. Look how beautiful it is. This engine does look like a car with only 5,000 miles on it, but does it work? Let's find out right away, because we're going to try to start this. Time has come for us to dismantle the wheels, and there's something that caught my eye. These ice are original factory tires, very well preserved. These are the tires of a car with only 9,000 kilometers on the clock. It's nice to see such a rarity. But what about these wheels? Are they also from a car with only 9,000 kilometers? Let's find out. The plastic on the boxes is very grimy, very dirty, but it seems to be in perfect condition. If it's plastic from a box, from a car with only 9,000 kilometers on the clock, it's going to have to be new. So let's get on with it. This is the most revealing part. By analyzing the underside, we can estimate exactly what the mileage of this car is. The car doesn't have any dirt on it, the exhaust isn't rusty either, and best of all, there are no dents or dings. But this is gold. Look at how new the tank looks. This interior is well maintained, but it's still going to take some work. So we'll start by removing the seats so that we can access all the parts for a thorough cleaning. We'll start by vacuuming. Interior. We're going to vacuum the entire carpet. It's amazing how after just a cursory vacuuming, the carpet already shows its potential. Look how its integrity is absurd. Now we're going to sanitize this carpet in 3 stages. We're going to eliminate all the viruses, mites and bacteria that are in this carpet. It's clean, it's beautiful, in fact it's visually clean, but you can be sure that there are a lot of microorganisms here that you're not seeing. Now let's clean up the plastic, shall we? Here we have plastic and here we have leather. Let's clean them in a way that doesn't damage anything. Now we have a side door worthy of a 5,000-mile car. The seat is also another part that is very intact. So we have to clean it very carefully because I'm sure that these seats here, once they've been thoroughly cleaned, and for those who thought the leather wasn't dirty, well, it's just the seat, which is filthy as hell. We've cleaned it, and now we're going to moisturize the seat, because you have to moisturize after cleaning. The leather seat can't be cleaned. Otherwise, it will dry out and crack. Now, that's a seat from a car that hasn't been driven much. Take a look. This shine will fade because the seat will absorb all the moisturizer we've applied. But the seat is intact. There's not a tear. There's not a brittle spot. Perfect, beautiful, wonderful. Now is the moment of truth. We'll find out whether all our work was in vain or not. Could it be that underneath these blemishes we have a paint job that has only lasted 9,000 kilometers? We're going to find out in this first test stage to see if the paintwork can be fixed. So do you think this paint job can be saved? I need to turn this car into a real mirror, otherwise no one will believe that it only has 9,000 kilometers on it. So the work here has to be impeccable. And this tire, which is only 9,000 kilometers old, needs to be shiny because it's already new, and I'm applying a tire sealant here that will leave a mirror shine and will last for weeks. It won't come off in water, rain, whatever you want. It's a top shine. Are you ready to see what the Fiat looks like? Is that 9,000 mileage really true? Will this car start? Remember I said the numbers on the dashboard may lie, but the integrity of the parts will never lie to you. What did you think of the result? Do you think this car really has 9,000 kilometers on it? And if you liked the work we did, please like the video. How much do you think it's worth now after all this transformation? Tell us what you think. Now let's start it up to see how the engine is doing. Is it good? Come on, time for the truth. I've already taken this car for an oil change, and now we're going to see if it starts. First class. Huh? So was it a find or not? Have your say below. And don't forget, every Saturday at noon, we have a new video, a new project, and next week's project is going to be very special. It's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen. Believe me, it's your real automotive series.
Our next project will be the most exciting one you've ever seen. We answered the rescue call from a subscriber owner of one of the most famous cars in the region he lives. This car was used to serve the community, but due to some problems, Fabio the subscriber was forced to stop the car. In this project, we're going to do two things we've never done before. And that's what will make this the most special project on the channel. Can you guess what we're about to do? The video goes live on the same time and date next week. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.